You're watching The Source on CNN Philippines. I'm Pinky Webb. Our guest today, Interior Undersecretary Epimaco Yusek Dinsing. Welcome back to The Source. It's good to see you again.
Good morning, Pinky, and to all your viewers. Good morning.
I have a lot of issues to discuss with you, but let me start with this, the expiration of vaccine cards. This is still a proposal for now, but from what I understand, vaccination cards somehow will get a 6-month expiration. Dun po sa mga nanonood sa atin, what does this mean if the proposal actually pushes through?
Well, it only means that after you've been fully vaccinated, which is your primary doses, the first 2 doses, 6 months after, we will consider it, or at least the proposal will consider it, the vaccine to be already ineffective. But before we tackle that proposal, the first thing that we have to do, which is being discussed right now in the technical working groups of the IATF, really to redefine what fully vaccinated is. And at the present moment, a fully vaccinated individual is considered that definition if he or she has been vaccinated with the primary doses. And the proposed definition is you are fully vaccinated as redefined if you already have that booster shot, or at least vaccinated thrice of the COVID-19 vaccine.
So, Tagalogin po natin, Yusek. Ibig sabihin, gustong i-redefine, no? Ang ibig sabihin ng fully vaccinated from
Tama po yan.
Yung primary dose, ang magiging, if this passes, ang magiging fully vaccinated would be nag-primary dose at nag-booster.
Tama po yan. Yun po ang proposal. Okay. Pinag-uusapan na po ngayon. Baka po maisama ito sa agenda sa susunod na IATF meeting kung babaguhin ang kahulugan ng fully vaccinated na magiging 2 dose, yung primary doses, kasama po ang booster.
Opo. Except of course for J&J, because J&J is really just 1 dose. But Yusek, how important is it that this definition have some sort of siguro conclusion? Magkaroon na pong kahalagahan at siguro meaning itong fully vaccinated na term.
Ang importante, kailangan mabanggit ng ating panel of experts, no, na pagkatapos ng 6 na buwan o ilang buwan man lang, no, mabanggit na talagang by that time hindi na po epektibo yung bakuna. Pag yan po ay officially binanggit ng ating mga panel of experts ng Department of Health, then we can start redefining the vaccination, the definition of fully vaccinated.
Right.
Pwede na rin natin baguhin o magkaroon ng expiration yung vax card kung officially babanggitin ng ating panel of experts na talagang pagkatapos ng 6 na buwan or kung ilang buwan ay hindi na po epektibo ang mga bakunang itinurok sa atin.
And what this will do, this will push, no? This will push individuals if this happens to actually get their booster shots. I bring that up, sir, because we do understand that the number of those who have taken their booster shots is only at 12 million. Parang meron pa pong deficit na about 35 million na sana kailangang mabigyan ng booster.
That's correct. The ultimate objective is people who have been vaccinated with the primary doses will eventually go to have their booster shots. Tama ka, it's only 12 million as of today. And those who are fully vaccinated in its original definition is around 66 million. So ang backlog ho natin for boosters is around 54 million Filipinos based on existing fully vaccinated individuals. And the target, of course, we were still short. Kasi dapat yung fully vaccinated natin, 90 million ang ultimate target, and we're still short by 24 million. So it works 2 ways, magpabakuna at magpa-booster.
You know, si Undersecretary Cabutahe, I think was also in the Laging Handa briefing yesterday, and she said that, you know, if something like this actually happens, what's also important is that, especially when you enter establishments, hindi ho ba, Yusek, dito po titingnan yung inyong vax card. Kung matuloy, whether expired to o hindi. Sabi ni Yusek Cabutahe, what's really important here is that those checking the vaccination cards, tingnan talaga kung expired o hindi. Kahit na hindi daw lahat ng pumapasok sa establishments, but on a random basis.
Well, ang IATF protocols is that kung papasok ka sa 3 Cs areas, and these have been identified, crowded places, closed places, and close contact situations, kailangan talaga magpakita ng vax cards. Maski sa campaign, kung closed door yung venue, then lahat ng mga taong papasok sa closed-door venue, kailangan magpakita ng vax cards. Whether wala pa naman tayong dinidefine kung ano expired o hindi, basta may papakitang vax card na sila yung nabakunahan. It's really protecting everybody.
Right. But I think what she was saying is that maybe sometimes hindi talaga tinitingnan yung vax card. Parang it's almost as if dinadaanan lang ng mga security personnel or those who are actually allowing people to enter establishments. Ito kasing nangyayaring mga, campaigns na we've seen how many people actually attend campaigns. Is there actually a fear right now of a possible increase in COVID cases?
Of course, we're crossing our fingers na wala, no? But ang binabantayan natin ngayon is the border controls because while our local cases have gone down significantly, for us to maintain a level or alert level 1 situation, what we're monitoring are people coming into the country from other countries to which there are a lot of still COVID-19 cases. So, binabantayan natin yung mga pumapasok sa Pilipinas kasi kung pumasok yan at may dala-dalang COVID-19, pwede makapanghawa. Locally, medyo na tayo, we're talking about 200 to 300 cases a day on the average.
Right. At meron pong pinag-uusapan ngayon na pinagsama yung Omicron BA.1 at BA.2.
Tama po, kaya nga importante yung border control and that's where we're strict about people coming to the Philippines who should follow protocols before entry.
All right, we'll be taking another short break. This is The Source on CNN Philippines. Please stay tuned. You're watching The Source on CNN Philippines. I'm Pinky Webb. Our source today, Interior Undersecretary Epimaco. You said, let's just first talk about ayuda distribution during this campaign period. Pwede ho ba yan? Sabihin natin para allowance o tulong sa mga kababayan natin.
Well, generally, if that's part of the program of the local government, yes. But second, because it's election time, it's treading the thin line, no? Maari kasi siyang mapagkamala na vote buying depending on how it is appreciated by the complainants to the COMELEC. So the other one is kung magbibigay ng ayuda, pwede magpaalam sa COMELEC para sigurado silang hindi mapagbintangang nagvo-vote buying. So it's really
You said ganun ho ba?
line.
Pwedeng magpaalam sa COMELEC o kailangan magpaalam sa COMELEC?
Kailangan magpaalam sa COMELEC para sigurado.
Okay.
Kasi Pinky, merong mga programs ang government na tuloy-tuloy, no, whether national or local. Pero dahil nga kampanya, para masiguradong hindi mapagkamalang election rin, magpaalam na lang sila sa COMELEC.
Yeah, because if we look into, sir, ito pong ayuda for the transport sector, hindi ho ba tinigil ito pansamantala ng LTFRB because they need to get an exemption from the COMELEC. And the same goes for Vice President Leni Robredo, yung kanyang mga COVID program, she needed to seek exemption from the COMELEC. So that's why I wanted to ask you, yung pamimigay ho ba ng ayuda, sinasabi niyo there's a thin line eh. Is there really a thin line o talagang bawal unless may exemption kayo from the COMELEC?
Okay. Kaya nga, para hindi natin hindi magkaroon ng conflict, no, or possibility na mapagkamalang electioneering, the best talaga magpaalam. Hindi rin klaro kasi kung yung approved local programs even prior to the campaign, kailangang ipatupad kasi yan eh. These are programs which have been pre-programmed prior to the campaign. So dahil pamimigay ito, nasa thin line, kaya para makasigurado lang, magpaalam sa COMELEC.
All right. Just want to talk briefly about the LGU transition teams. There is a deadline that the DILG set regarding this, and I believe that is April 7. That's 2 days from now, sir. What do you expect that will happen during this transition team? Is there enough time for this?
Yes, the directive has been issued as early as the second week of March. So they have enough time to convene or the local governance transition team composed of the mayor, the department heads, representatives from the DILG, from the people's organization or civil society organization, and from the local secretary of the local sanggunian. So they have until Thursday to put up the LGTTs, and we will know who will fail because we have DILG field officers in all local governments all over the country. So those who will fail to put up an local governance transition team will be held accountable for it.
And what is the penalty for that?
Well, it's more administrative in nature. So they will be asked to explain through a show cause order. And if they fail or their reason is unacceptable, they can be charged administratively, and at the same time, they will have still to continue to create the local governance transition teams.
And just to be clear on this transition team, sir, this is really about the sitting public official transitioning to who will be, whether it's him again or her again or another person, to the next person who will win in the local areas.
That's my thinking, and more or less this is a way of making an inventory of all the assets of the local government, the contracts, the governance assessments, reports, etc., etc. So whether there will be a new administration in the local government or it's still the same, at least there's a 3-year inventory of what they have at the end of the term of the existing administration.
DILG Undersecretary Epimaco din saying, sir, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you and good morning.
Thank you for joining us here on The Source. I'm Pinky Webb. You're watching CNN Philippines.